Hello, wonderful people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm going to do something very special today. I say it quite often. I understand that everything is special, supposedly, but sometimes when I feel that I'm going to do a certain fragrance or cover certain content that are really enjoyable to me, I really enjoyed, or something surprised me, caught me off guard, that's when I feel like saying this kind of terms. So today it's special because of many reasons. So first of all, as you can see, this house, if you're international, like you're in the States or Europe, perhaps you haven't heard of this brand. This is actually one of our pride, I would say, from subcontinent, one of our brothers. He's from India. His name is Mr. Mridul Sharma, and he actually has a perfume house and he's the perfumer himself. So this you do not hear quite often. Many people make oud, oil, but this brother, he has like niche quality perfumes. So basically I do not know like a whole lot about his house because I have done studies through Facebook. So this is the page, Facebook, Mridul's fragrance. Sorry, and if you feel like give him a like after watching the review. He has been kind enough to send me 20 of his creations, if not everything. I think he sent me most of his beautiful creations in terms of samples, and he sent me about I received it day before yesterday, and I actually have been testing some of them. So this is how they came in the packaging, the samples. I believe these are 2 ml samples. I'm not quite sure, but I could be wrong. So these are his packaging for even what you say. I'm gonna take my time today. So if you are in a rush, watch it later, save it for later, because I want to put out the content. So these packaging, they actually are being sold, but I received them for free as gift for me to test and review, and I was honored when Mridul bhai knocked me. Thank you, brother. uh, Feeling like, he actually said that he would love me to review them. It's an honor for me, and that you have chosen me to send these samples. It's really, these are the things that make me feel my journey has been uh, like fruitful, and I actually feel like I'm doing something meaningful. Thank you so much, brother. But here are the samples. He two of them. It came in two of these, five each, and then there are like 10 others separately. So these samples, they look like this. Plastic bottles, very nice, so they wouldn't break on the way. It was very nicely packaged, sent all the way from India to Bangladesh, because he figured out a way to send fragrances, but usually it's very difficult to send fragrances internationally here because of our customs. They have big trouble here. So these are the samples. They are all sprayable, which is awesome. I really love, because I can spray them. So I actually have been testing, and I'll tell you the reason. I have written down some names. I'm doing this initial impression because I was thinking to take a little bit more time and do full on review. But what I decided, because of some of my brothers, namely brother Ananda Mustafiz, Prashant Madan Raj, he is one of my good brothers, brother Sunil, Vishal Singh, these are my brothers, some of the brothers, and some more brothers. They said he is a very popular perfumer in India, and he's shipping internationally. He's very well known, renowned, and his fragrances are really being loved by people. So I thought, like, okay, let's do initial impression after testing few times, and once the 20 is done, I will do overall 20 in one video, my final thoughts. Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. So I'm doing this for you guys, and for you people who are watching, give it a try. If you trust my nose, I have been picking up the ones that I love, and I'll rate them later, but I'll let you know how they smell. Okay, so a lot of talk. So hopefully, let's enter it. So fragrances, the page, I don't know the price I mentioned or not, but I think the prices are very, very reasonable for the quality. So let's try. Let me tell you, I have 6 today. I was gonna do 5 each, so I was gonna do 4 episode of 20, but today I'm gonna show 6, and they're all pre-sprayed on the paper, and I know how they smell, and I'll give you my take, like what I get from it, without looking at the notes breakdown, to be unbiased. Okay, so first one I'm gonna go here. It's called Leather Ton Lite. This is first creation, brother Mridul's first creation. And one other thing, he's extremely handsome. So I feel like it's a kind of like a funny thing to say, but I really feel he should be doing Bollywood movies. He's extremely handsome. So anyway, this is the first one. Like, it won't pick up in the camera, but it's called Leather Ton Lite. So he created Leather Ton. That was his first creation. So I'm starting with this one for his sentiments. Okay. So the light one, when you smell it, it's really, really actually fresh, sort of a leather kind of a vibe I'm getting from it. It's really nice. It doesn't have that quite pungent leather like a saddle or a jacket or boot that you get heavy leather smell like a Fahrenheit or some other like Gucci Guilty Absolute. You do not get that. It's very fresh kind of leather, and it absolutely can be worn, I think, in hotter months. It's like funny to say, but some leathers, they are really citrusy, like something like, think of a Ferrari leather essence, that has a nice leather tone, but it's not as heavy. Okay, so this is very playful, fresh, and there is some elements of fruits. I don't know if there is leather heavily used, but it's just the name is really nice because it's called Light, right? I've written down the names with my ugly handwriting. It's really really nice. I would love, actually, if I'm gonna purchase full bottles, which ones I'm gonna uh, I feel like purchasing, I'll tell you if this is a full bottle worthy. I think this is full bottle worthy. Really really nice, lovely. I think it could be easily unisex. Women can easily rock it, and it's kind of like a romantic kind of a perfume. It's hard to say because for leather fragrances, I can hardly say leather fragrances are kind of romantic. They're always bold, sexy, those are the things. But when I smell this, it feels like it's very romantic. Really love it. Clean leather, very citrusy, but I cannot tell you the notes, all of them. I'll have to refer to his page, and when I do full on review, then I'll give you the full notes breakdown. But on the initial impression, leather Ton Lite, it's really really nice. Performance, I cannot tell you for sure, but all of them I hear are good performers. And the bottles are really pretty. Let me show you one of their bottles so you get some idea how the bottles, they're more or less, I think they're not all same, but let me show you one or two. Like, these are the presentations you're gonna get with a wooden cap, nice glass bottles. Okay, I'm sorry I'm showing you from my phone, but these are really pretty nice, almost like Nasimato kind of cap. Really beautiful. I mean, really like them. Carner Barcelona, they have like wooden caps, so he gives kind of like very good presentation as well. See, people are giving like their uh, reviews on his page as well. So he has also candles and other products as well. Let me see. There are his official samples that he sends in the package. Just showing you some. Okay, and here are some of the candles, I think. And I'm looking for, yes, here is the bottle. If you want to see the full bottle, here is one of the bottles. This is something look a little bit different. It has a nice wooden cap, so I say this is very nice presentation. So first one, leather Ton Lite, really like it. It's fresh, you can definitely try it. uh, I think that is a full bottle worthy fragrance. So next one, another leather based fragrance. Okay, this is called leather Royale. Okay, this I think is very popular because I smell it, and I am telling you something. Some of his fragrances are original creations, some of them are a little bit familiar to me. I'm not sure if it's inspired expression, but this one, leather Royale, when I smelled it, right away I felt Tuscan leather. And not just Tuscan leather, it's much more wearable, citrusy, I think a little bit more floral kind of Tuscan leather. Means it's not as heavy as or dirty as Tuscan leather is. Tuscan leather could be a little bit of that what is that tone? Is it Tuscan is known for what? There's one of the drugs notes in there. I forgot actually for time being, but this is pretty much like sweet, fruity, more fruitier Tuscan leather, and it's not as pungent like I would say Godolphin or Nabil's Arab Tradition or Tuscan leather itself. It's a very clean leather once again, but this is more prominent than the previous one. The leather Ton Lite. I think, yeah, that one was a little bit transparent. This is a bit more full-bodied, more sweeter, lovely leather. It's more wearable. It's definitely the quality of Godolphin and other niche ones they did. Definitely of a good quality. I do not detect any sort of alcohol blast up top, anything synthetic, anything plasticky that is cheaply made. These are very well made, and he knows what he's doing. And I'm gonna give you, like, honestly, like the rest of them, some of them I haven't tried. If I do not feel the vibe, I will also tell you. I'll be always honest. This is pretty good. If you like Tuscan leather, you definitely should check it out. It's not exactly Tuscan leather, but it has a vibes. And I actually am very surprised to see. I was thinking YouTube should have a lot more of his reviews, like fragrance. At least some of the Indian reviewers would cover him. This guy should definitely have reviews. His fragrances are good. Okay. Damn, this is nice. Leather Royale, you guys know I love Tuscan leather, so this is a very, very good pick. I would say full bottle worthy. Okay, there's a second one. I'm going a little bit quickly because of the initial impression. Third one, we're gonna go with this one, Honey Tabac Intense. Here you go. Honey Tabac Intense. I did give about like 3 wearings, I think 3 sprays. and this actually also is very nice. When I smell it, it's purely honey. You can smell the honey in there. You can smell the pure heaven in there. Yes, it is familiar. If you have been fan of like pure heaven and this Naxos, this is more towards Naxos, more premium quality than pure heaven. But you can definitely, if you like those kind of tobacco, honey, vetiver, sweetness, and kind of like, I don't know what else I'm smelling. Definitely smelling like there is a smoky quality to it. It's like almost like not just pure heaven. It has a quality of red tobacco by Mancera. Okay, let me show you. I have them both, so you have some idea if you do not know what I'm talking about. If you want a mixed breed of pure heaven, red tobacco, and Naxos, I think you can definitely give it a try. I don't know if the performance is going to be as good as those, but I think so because it's very prominent on my skin for small spray. It's lasted quite a long time. So honey tabac, I think there was initially honey tabac and then they make honey tabac intense. So it's more intensified, should be a good performer. And I think it's gonna be good winter fragrance because honey tobacco, these notes pop up really well in cold weather. And one thing I apologize, we have been having some power failure in recent times. If this one we have lights out, I'll pause the video and I'll start from where I left out. Okay, so I apologize in the beginning. Bangladesh, we have these problems. So honey tabac intense, really good quality, easy love for me because these are first six are very familiar to me. That's why I picked them. Easier for me to describe to you. The rest I'll test a little bit more. Really lovely. This is again full bottle worthy. Three of them, 3 wins, straight wins. If not 10, 9, 10, around that grade. Okay, great fragrances so far. Okay, so now we're gonna have three more. Three more. Next one is very interesting. This is very beautiful. It's called Pulp X, and if you know Byredo Pulp, Byredo has a lot of like pulp. They have what's the other one? Baldia Frake. Very nice, fresh, fruity basket kind of perfume. This one is again fruit basket. When I smell it, damn, the citrus in this, it pops up. I put it here yesterday in my pit, and when I did this, of course you fold your hand and stuff. So the skin, every time it warms up, it just boom, explodes from the hand, like kind of like projects really well. And it's really citrusy, fruity, kind of summer fruits, that tart citrus, in the hot summer's day. That's what I kind of feel. But it has a lot more other thing going on in the dry down. I think it's a little bit more musk, kind of like something clean about it. The dry down, something clean about it. It's almost like think of John Barbados Artisan Pure, kind of clean, musky vibe, but this is not similar to that. It's more like the Byredo Pulp, sort of a pulpy, kind of a fruity, fresh, zesty, clean fragrance. Okay, I think this is pretty unisex to my nose. I mean, women can easily wear it, and I think 1 to 2 sprays will last you a very long time. For a fresh perfume, this smells very prominent for a very long time. So Pulp again, winner. I picked up 6 winners already. This one I would suggest for summer and spring, would be beautiful. If you are going out first thing in the morning, sunny day, work appropriate, definitely suit. It's very high class. People will ask you and what you're wearing. It's kind of like Zherjov, if you think of what's the other one? Byredo, this house, niche quality use. Very nice. It has a little bit feel of Aventus somewhere also because it's kind of has the fruity pineapple. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's because I did not look. I want to be unbiased. It could be Aventus / Byredo Pulp kind of mix. So definitely, this is another good one for summer. If you are in a hot zone, this is a good easy pick for you. Okay, so 4 gone, 2 more. Next one is called Taif Gold, and moment I see the name Taif, I know there is rose note called Taif Rose. And with my limited knowledge, my knowledge is not so much like Mark and big reviewers. I'm just learning, and I'm just learning from sniffing perfumes. So with limited expertise, it's very difficult to pinpoint what I'm smelling. But the name Taif Gold, I was hoping this was gonna be a Taif Rose based scent, and that's what exactly this is. Beautiful, and trust me, I have just showed you 4 others. They are very good in terms of longevity. This is nuclear. This is going to be on your skin just like those like Middle Eastern fragrances, like heavy hitters. It's heavy on Taif Rose. It's pretty Arabian kind of smell. I smell the rose, very beautiful Taif Rose. Perhaps there's oud in this, but I could be wrong. And there's a lot of rose in it. Trust me, there's a lot of rose in it, and whatever components are there in this perfume, It's kind of like Middle Eastern, like saffron could be a note, but it smells like kind of strong. So if you're not fan of strong rose-based perfumes, this is a try, not a must-buy for you. Do not blind buy this one. This is very romantic, but if you do not like Mancera Montal kind of fragrances, or if you do not like fragrance oils and others that has rose note in it, this could be a dangerous one for you, because rose is not for everybody. So rose note itself, I find it's kind of like a love or hate. For me, it's a love because I love the note of rose. So Taif Gold, very, very high quality, like rose note in it. Very natural smelling, but there is some other notes going on in there, kind of like a rose oud combo, but more rose than oud. Okay, really like it. I think this is going to be good for winter seasons. Hot seasons, it can be a bit too much because it's very, very pungent scent. But if you like your fragrances strong, try this. Could be like 11 out of 10 for performance category. Okay, so this is Taif Gold, excellent. None of them so far has alcohol blast, anything synthetic, very natural smelling fragrances. Okay, so do not think I'm praising him because I got this for free. I have in this container, like bowling green, I have a container, so I'm putting all my samples in there. There are plenty more. There are going to be 14 more. So some of them could be not my type, but the 6 I picked are the familiar ones. So remember that. Okay. Last one is my most favorite. Easy. I'm biased towards this. This is, I don't know the full name of it. It's called BRE. Moment I saw BR, Baccarat Rouge came to my mind, and when I sprayed it, it's Baccarat Rouge. Few days back, I think one of my brothers sent me his fragrance, Project Alternative. He sent me, Mohit Khatri Bhai sent me his creation. It was, I think, what was it, 666? It was the clone of Baccarat Rouge. I reviewed it. I really loved the bottle. The smell was awesome, beast mode. This is even more natural than the other one. I'll just be honest, because when I smell a fragrance, like let's say Alexandria or Dua version of Baccarat Rouge, sometimes, it, in opening, it can be a little bit synthetic. It can get a little bit too soapy, or it can get a little bit not really natural. This fragrance right here, it does not give me quite perhaps the Mohit Bhai's version, the alternative Rouge 666, that fragrance. That could be opening a little bit too much. This one, from the beginning, is just that poshness and the lush feel of Baccarat Rouge you get from this. It has the sugary, kind of like, what is the thing that, this sugar candy? It's like a very sugary kind of beautiful, lovely, just like Baccarat Rouge. It has that smoothness of it. So the quality is definitely there, and it's not as on your face like this. It's not gonna hit you like this. So I really like the fragrance. This is gonna be perhaps one of the easy choice to pick up a full bottle. If you like Baccarat Rouge, you can easily get this, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get much cheaper than what Baccarat Rouge goes for. But again, I will always say original is original, and always respect to the original. But this is inspiration, and I really like BRE the best today. Out of all these, if I like them all, I love this one. I really love this one. So Mridul Bhai, spot on Baccarat Rouge. Thank you very much for this awesome gem. I really like it. It has the beautiful romantic vibe that Baccarat Rouge offers you. So that's pretty much it. And for 6, I'm done today. After a few days, maybe I'll do 6 more, and let's see which 6 I can pick next. But there's one, I think it's called Milky Way to Nile, and there's this most popular creation. I'm giving a little bit more time and a little bit more wearing, see what I get from that, and perhaps I'll feature it in next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks very much, Mridul Bhai, and thanks very much all you brothers from India who recommended me this house for me to try. If you do not try, you do not know what you are missing on. I believe internationally, you can check the page out. I'll leave the link below. You can click and see what he has to offer, and you can check out my review as a reference point, and you can order sample set for checking out. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon, and have a very nice day. Bye bye.